and deep to the latissimus dorsi and the pectoralis muscles. We're going to see the serratus anterior, which goes along the ribs here. We can also see the clavicular deltoid here, or clavobrachialis, on the top part of the arm. And now looking on this part of the arm, we have the epitrochlearis. Students tend to forget this one, so epitrochlearis, a lot of students forget. Deep to that is the long head of the triceps. Okay. And lastly, we have the biceps brachii, which is this nice kind of round muscle here. Okay, looking at the flexors, we want to go from the palm, going down. First muscle, palmaris longus. So the cat's like this right now, pinky on the outside. The next one over is the flexor carpi ulnaris. Going to the other side, the radial side now, we're going to have these two here. This group is going to be the flexor carpi radialis. And lastly, just stretch out the arm a bit to see. This muscle here that's kind of triangular in shape, the muscle belly is close to the elbow, is the pronator teres. You can see some muscles here, and this is part of the extensors. Okay, so we have the full upper body on the top. Okay, now going to the back. I'm going to start with the extensors. So what you want to do, I usually would like to do this, is look for that extensor carpi radialis longus. So it's going to be on the thumb side. And this actually has the brachioradialis, which you don't need to know. But the one here, see, that's tendon area. That's how you know it's the extensor carpi radialis longus. And deep to that will be the extensor carpi radialis brevis. If I test you on these, most likely I will try my best on the test. So that's actually separate, to put a probe here so you can see 3 muscles. Okay, I might even, okay, so basically the first muscle going from the thumb side. Okay, so we have the brevis, longus and brevis here. Then we have the extensor digitorum communis, extensor digitorum lateralis, and lastly the extensor carpi ulnaris on the pinky side again. If I test you on one of these, I might probe that and then either pin the top or the bottom. Okay, okay, let's move on to this arm here. So here on the very top edge is the clavicular deltoid or clavobrachialis, followed by the acromiodeltoid on the edge of the shoulder, and the spinal deltoid. So they're broken here, but that's that muscle here. That's kind of pointing to the spine of the scapula. It kind of also looks like it's connected to that lateral triceps. Okay. So again, this is the clavicular deltoid, also known as the clavobrachialis, and underneath that is the brachialis. Okay. Tricep group, lateral head of the tricep, long head of the tricep, okay, and inside medial head of the tricep. Now into the scapula. Here we have the trapezius, thin muscle. Lift that open, we're going to see that scapula. Locate that scapular spine. Superior to that is the supraspinatus. Inferior to that is the infraspinatus. And the most lateral on the edge, that's going to be the teres major. If you fold that cat's arm over a little bit, we're going to see those rhomboids, fan-shaped. And subscapularis is on the inside of that scapula. So that's all of those muscles on the top now that we've done. Hopefully it's just kind of a refresher, nothing too new. I'm going to start from this side actually. Looking at those thigh muscles. On the top, we have the sartorius, cut in half, bisected. On the bottom, we have the gracilis. Sartorius, underneath the sartorius, you're going to see 3 quadricep muscles. Vastus lateralis, the most lateral. Rectus femoris in the middle, vastus medialis, most medial. Now below, we're going to see the gracilis. Underneath the gracilis, we're going to see those hamstring muscles that are divided from the quadriceps by this femoral vein and artery. Going from the bottom, we have the semitendinosus, which is this thin muscle. have the semimembranosus, adductor femoris, and then adductor longus. Show it one more time on this side. Gracilis on the bottom, semitendinosus, semimembranosus, adductor femoris, adductor longus on top.